Bedford sits on the Great River Ouse, and may be worthwhile just visiting to view that. However, there are plenty of places to visit in the town centre, plus other locations to visit near the town. After doing some research, travelling to Bedford via train does seem to be on the more expensive side. However, we have included a link to the National Rail website in the description below. The Trip4 website helps you find places to visit. It can be found via trip4.co.uk. A link is also in the description below. So today I decided to travel to Bedford via bus, which would have taken about the same amount of time as by train. It cost £1.05 for the journey there and back, but it did require buying 2 single tickets, as a return ticket would have cost more. Strange. Some of the other locations I was considering visiting weren't open when arriving, and many of them don't open until the mid-morning. So I decided to visit the Great River Ouse, along with the loch. It has been many years since I last visited Bedford, and I already had forgotten how marvellous the Great River Ouse in Bedford is. There is wildlife on the river, and I was surprised to see roads on the river too. There are several bridges crossing the river, and I decided to use the Bedford Suspension Bridge, but that was mainly due to it being located near the loch. I have to say, I wasn't super impressed by the loch, but I accept that may just be me, and you may find the loch interesting. The view of the river was still amazing, and I recorded some video of the river. This will be released via a Creative Commons license, and if you wish to use, a link will be in the description. After visiting the river, I went and took a look around town. While doing so, I spotted the Bedford Cat Cafe on the High Street. Although closed at the time, when I walked past later, there was a queue, and may require pre-booking. If all of interest to you, then we have included a link to their website in the description below. I decided to take a look at St Paul's Church. I find church architecture interesting, and if you do too, then it may be worthwhile taking a look around. The church wasn't open at the time, so I couldn't get to see inside. Finally, the museums of Bedford were opening, so I decided to visit the Higgins Museum. Although I had a problem finding Castle Lane, as it is only a side, foot traffic only street. Still, visiting the Higgins Museum is a worthwhile endeavour. The Higgins has a number of historic displays as well as several art collections. It is free to visit, a link is in the description below. Next I visited the John Bunyan Museum. Although they don't allow filming or photography inside, it is a small museum that provides a history of John Bunyan, as well as being free to visit. To find out more, a link is in the description. After visiting the John Bunyan Museum, I decided to visit the Bedford Castle Mound. After walking to the top of the mound, it started pouring with rain. Luckily there was a shelter at the top, which provided a great view of the Ouse and Bedford. After that, I headed to the Midland Road, which has a number of shops as well as some market stalls, mainly to find something to eat or drink, and finally went to the Bedford Cafe to get a coffee. If shopping is your thing, then you will find a mixture of chain and independent shops. Plus, it provides easy access to the other Bedford town centre streets, allowing to find other shops, cafes and pubs. There are plenty of places to stay in Bedford, plus places to visit near Bedford in Bedfordshire. If you found this video useful, then consider pressing the like and press the subscribe and bell notification so you know when we release new videos about places to visit. It is time to call it a day, so I headed to the bus station for the bus ride home. The Trip4 website, trip4.co.uk, can be found in the description below.